I have DC Devastation 2 up on the podium. They won first place for D3 Race to 2. How do you guys feel?
We feel really good. I mean, we had a rough day yesterday, but we got back on our feet and just made shit happen.
Apparently you did. So, anyone you want to thank?
We'd like to thank GI Sports, our D2 team that helped us out in the pits. They really gave us that edge to go.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. Celebrate, guys. See some excitement.
Did you hear that? Hear what? Tanks? 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 Tanks! Tanks! Oh yeah, tanks! Night night! Tanks! 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 Weasel 3!
Hey guys, I have SKU All-Stars up on the podium for D4 Race. You guys got second place. How do you feel?
It's a little bittersweet. We're a throw together. We're half Connecticut, half Chicago. Met up Friday, balled hard, grinded hard. We lost the Houston zone, but they're ballers. They definitely deserve first. But yeah, we came out, hopes winning, but come up a little short.
Second place is still awesome. Anyone you want to thank?
I want Jeff Stinson, photography, fantastic media. Rennick Miller from Badlands, Tom, Matt's Outback, Rod Squad, Comeback Crew, TNNK, Boston Bloodline, yeah, upTon 187 crew and the whole Fox 4 community. GI Sports too, GI Paintball.
I just want to thank everyone.
Everybody.
All right, well, congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
One picture.
All right, man, I can't wait to see this game. Welcome back. We are about to watch Omaha Vicious take on upTon 187 crew in our Challengers Division final matchup. And finally, Vicious gets to don their red jerseys. So let's see if it's good luck for them. I'll tell you what, man, Vicious fought hard to get here, and so did 187. These two teams really deserving to move back to the Champions Division. And then after this, we're going to have Dynasty and Damage and Maddie Marshall alongside Nikki Cuba from Los Angeles Infamous. And here we go. We are just about 30 seconds away from the start of this first point. upTon 187 crew going to be in the green and black, and Vicious in the red and black. Nikki, who are you picking in this matchup?
I mean, you got two good teams that are very hungry to get back into the champions bracket. You got Todd Martinez coaching Vicious. You got 187, who's very hungry, up and coming. And I'm going to go with 187 right now.
All right, well, here we go. Let's see. Started this first point on the split screen breakout. Vicious on the left, 187 crew on the right. Here we go. And it looks like immediately 187 crew getting destroyed off the break, losing two bodies as Max Trailer gets shot early. And it looks like they also lose
Dorito side corner. They're going to be losing Daniel Zalzik.
Oh, wow. No, so Dan Zaleski. Dan Zaleski and Max Trailer coming off early. Not looking good for upTon 187 crew because, man, those guys are been incredibly productive for 187 crew on their rise to prominence here.
Vicious flying down Dorito side, getting in Dorito 3, getting some kills across field maybe. Nope, ref went in there, checked him. He's clean. Right now, you know, 187 is just zoned up, trying to weather the storm of Vicious right now with 5 bodies alive. Coming onto their side of the field is Vicious after they drop one body.
Oh, so Painter getting shot for upTon 187 crew, so it's just Greg Lazat who's been playing awesome for Upton 187 crew. He's the only person shot at anybody so far in this game as he shot Zach Sherman early on.
And Nick Lavelle, who's probably 187's best player on the team.
Yeah, Nick Lavelle is a baller. That guy really turned a lot of heads last year. He was one of the Rookie of the Year candidates and really definitely deserved to be one of those candidates because, you know, starting at the beginning of last year, I'd never even heard of Nick Lavelle. I'd heard of Upton 187 crew, and what I'd heard from him was like a bunch of young guys and really destroying people in the divisionals. And then Nick Lavelle just really played some outstanding paintball in 2012.
He did. He had great points. He gets his team up. I went up there and actually got to see them practice. And they'll practice in any situation, whether it's, you know, snow, rain, wind. They had wood bunkers because the air bunkers were just getting blown off of the field. So they manipulated wood bunkers to match and mirror our bunkers that we play on.
Wow, just so they could get a good practice in the weather. Yeah, I mean, they're from Massachusetts, man. It's nasty up there in the winter. But it's not going to be enough for 187 crew here. Is just Vicious better here off the break. And it looks like we have Lauren here with the award ceremony. Let's check it out.
Now up on the podium is Katana. You guys won 3rd place for D3 Race to 4. How are you feeling?
Oh, it was great. Yeah, we've been practicing hard, a lot of grinds the last 2 weekends. Empire's been great, just helping us with the paint. They were wonderful here at the event. The paint shot awesome. The Ninja air systems are doing great for us.
Awesome. Anyone you want to thank?
Everybody back at the home field in Panama City. You know, they grind out with us every weekend and make just a good practice squad for us to go against and let us get here.
Yeah, obviously it paid off, so congratulations, guys. Get excited.
Great.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Next season on the roster.
We're looking for a guy that's like on our heels every weekend.
My name is Wesley Ward. I'm 23. I'm from Macon, Georgia.
Scott Kemp, age 26, born and raised in Los Angeles, California.
Attitude thing, man, it's one of those things. Some people like it, some don't.
All right, we're about to get into it here again. Vicious taking on Upton 187 crew. You know, Nick Lavelle, as we were talking about him, man, he had one of the best interviews I've ever heard in paintball. And we were asking him, you know, hey, what was your favorite point of the year? And it wasn't like, oh, the first point I played, or this was when we were talking about Rookie of the Year candidates. He's like, we played a point against played a point against Infamous, and we got dominated, and I got destroyed, and I got shot extra bonus ball, and I stood up after that, and the first thought through my head was, why would somebody want to do that to me? And what I realized that we had scared a monster, and that made me want to become a monster too. And I was like, man, I got the chills just thinking about that.
That's pretty cool. You gave me some goosebumps right there. That's cool to see this up-and-coming talent coming in through the league. You know, as I'm been playing in the league for over 10 years now, and I just love seeing all this new talent, all this new blood coming in. And as we're looking at Vicious and 187, that's what it is, new blood.
Yeah, and on the field right now, Omaha Vicious losing Brian Bortle and Zach Sherman early, as in Matthew Derula stepping up and getting a couple kills out there as the new kid on Upton 187's block, able to start contributing for them.
But 187 drops Daniel Zaleski off the Dorito side, just trying to push it a little bit too much.
He's struggling in this final matchup here. And Dan Zaleski, out of anyone on Upton 187 crew, they didn't have a great event in Dallas. It was Zaleski that really was carrying the day for them. But right now, Omaha Vicious got Trevor Reeser, Shane Colby, and Chris Hooker trying to fight back here on your screen.
And they do. They shoot out Max Trailer at center Aztec bunker. He's taking a walk. He's had a rough start to this game.
Yeah, and it's not good for 187 if Max Trailer and Dan Zaleski aren't on the field out shooting people. But you know what's really been impressing me for 187 is Greg Lazat, man. I'll tell you what, every time I look up, I see him in Snake 2 or Snake 1, and he's just been a big contributor for them this event.
Yeah, I mean, Greg has been getting in there doing work, and that's where Zaleski usually plays. And Trailer is usually on Dorito side. It's kind of odd to see him in the middle, in the back, and just playing slow. I really think he's effective for his team when he's up in the one position, causing havoc, getting kills, getting a lot of guns turned onto him.
Absolutely. You got to be that way. You have to play that way. You got to push aggressive, get the guns turned to you, let your boys loosen up behind you, and start going to work. So here we go. 3-on-3. Greg Lazat here in Snake 2. Right now you're looking at Vicious on your screen. and that is number 31, Trevor Reeser. He's got 2 confirmed kills in this match. Same with Shane Colby. Christopher Hooker hasn't got a shot on anyone yet.
Shane Colby just slipped into the 50 snake side, and he's posted up on Greg Lazat, but Nick Laval slipped out to the snake side corner, which is applying pressure so that Colby cannot gunfight.
Yeah, Colby in the 50-yard line, snake right here. Colby, one of the more aggressive members of Vicious, and he is in a good spot, just zoned up down that line. You can see there, bottom right-hand corner of your screen now, back and looking at the back line. It's Trevor Reeser and Chris Hooker. Chris Hooker on the right-hand side, Trevor Reeser on the left-hand side, and Reeser going back and forth between the Dorito and the snake side. And somebody's, Chris Hooker, Hooker and Reeser have to talk it up together because somebody has got to watch over Shane Colby at all times.
They do, and somehow Nick Laval gets shot, I believe, from Chris Hooker cross field, and I believe he was just trying to, do a little bit too much to help out Greg Lazat in that snake, where he should have just stayed on his lane. It's a 1-0 game. The game's not out of hand yet. Relax, control. You got 14 minutes left in the game, and just do your job and let your front guys do work.
Here goes Trevor Reeser running the highway, and Trevor Reeser is going to trade out while on the run. Reeser was able to get a shot on him. Now Colby's going to clock in and go to work over here. Just him on the snake side. Looking at, I think, 2 bodies still. No, is it 1 body? No, that's it. So nice job, Chris Hooker. Last player left alive here for Vicious, and Vicious is, was it upTon 187? Did they take that?
That's Vicious getting a big point right there. 2-0, 14 minutes left. You got some fans going crazy right now for Vicious.
Yeah, all right, so as we are going to check back here in this game, 14:30 left in this final matchup. Let's check in with Lauren Kelly here.
Hey guys, up on the podium we have Southern Maryland Mayhem. They got 2nd place for D3 Race to 4. How do you guys feel?
Awesome. Great day of paintball.
Awesome. Who do you want to thank?
We'd love to thank GI Sports, Sydney Pool, you're awesome, Southern Maryland Paintball, EPL, Ninja, and Valken.
Awesome. Well, congratulations, guys.
Thank you very much.
Cheer.
Here we go, 187 right now, down by 2. And they are really going to have to dig deep here as we are into the final matchup with 14:30 left on the clock.
Plenty of time. I mean, they just have to get their guns up, get their lanes, get some bodies off the break, off the field from the Vicious side of the field for 187. They haven't done that once yet. Vicious have been going in there 5 alive. And they've been actually taking at least 1 body, maybe 2 on the break for 187.
Here we go.
Here we go, 5 alive for both teams. Vicious and 187 going into Snake 1. And 187 actually having a little bit more real estate on the D side with D1. D side tower getting checked out, but he's clean. Shane Colby making some moves in the Snake 2. Trevor Reeser coming up in the Snake 1, matching and helping out. And once again, you were talking about Greg Lazat. He comes up in the Snake 2. He's matching. He's playing great paintball, but he needs support, Matt.
Yeah, he needs support.
Up.
Yeah.
Sorry. Jinxed him.
Yeah, he totally jinxed him right there. So here we go. Let's see if Omaha Vicious can continue up their onslaught here.
Right now, it looks like Vicious is playing out the back end of the elbow Snake 2, but Shane Colby now comes up to the front end of it. It's 5-on-4 situation. Vicious has complete control of the field, complete control of this game.
And now that they're up some points, it gives them a little bit of breathing room. Been there before.
Yeah.
I mean, now at the same time, you can't let that breathing room become complacency. if you become complacent in a match, we've seen it many times, you let the other team, now all of a sudden their backs are against the wall, they're playing like their lives depend on it, and you take the confidence from the lead, but don't let that confidence become complacency.
That's correct, Matt. I mean, it's only a 2-point game. 2-point separation is nothing on this, on this field and in paintball. Well, you could get two points in 40 seconds.
Exactly. Now, the mental burden comes when it becomes the 3-point spread, because the statistics on a team coming back from down 3 is about 8% of teams are able to do that. But this is that magic point right here. When you see it be 2-0, if you win that, it becomes a 1-point match. If you lose it, you only 8% of the time, statistically, you're going to win. So this is the most crucial point right this second. 187. They've lost Greg Lazat. He got shot by Chris Hooker. Chris Hooker stepping up. He's got 2 confirmed kills. Trevor Reeser's got 4. Colby 2 and Bortle 2. So a lot of contributions coming in from the members of Omaha Vicious here. 12 minutes and 3 seconds to play.
As you say that, Shane Colby comes up into the 50 snake, followed up by one of his teammates down into Dorito 2, matched by 187 and Dorito 2. I mean, pretty much for real estate across the field, we're evenly matched except for the snake side. You got Max Trailer and Snake 1 who needs to get involved in this game, get some kills. He's one of their top players who has not been productive in this game.
No, yeah, Max Trailer. Greg Lazat has definitely stepped up so far this year. But if upTon 187 Crew wants to be a contender in the Champions Division, they need to have multiple weapons. You can't just have a couple guys out there every game doing work. And Max Trailer, Nick Laval, Dan Zaleski, Eddie Painter, Greg Lazat have really become the core starting 5 of this team.
Vicious dropping down that Dorito side. They just lost number 20, Brian Bortle. And so we're looking at a 4-on-4 matchup. This game is not out of hand and not out of reach for 187. If they play calm, cool, collective, they get communication across the board, they can get this point and bring it back. But now they're dropping, once again, off Dorito side. Zaleski out of that Dorito 2, which is big.
Oh, so Shane Colby catches a couple. Trevor Reeser, last guy left alive on the snake side for Vicious.
Max Trailer finally getting that kill, finally getting involved.
So we're looking at the back line, or the lineup for Vicious over here on the snake side. And Chris Hooker was able to get out and get to a better bunker and help support Trevor Reeser over here. Good thing he did that, because he moved over to help support Shane Colby, but Shane Colby caught one. So right now, 187, this is their chance right here, Nikki.
Yeah, Eddie Painter coming up in the middle into that can, kind of, a good position, but it's also an exposed position. Nick Laval going down in Dorito 3 trying to get a kill on Hooker. He does. He's putting paint on Snake 1. Loading up, and it looks like Painter isn't even looking. And
there's a big move on the Dorito
Painter
side.
gets shot. Nick Laval gets shot. It's Painter versus Reeser in a one-on-one battle. This is a huge point right now. Max Trailer could really pick up his team, bring it back to a 1-point separation, and get the momentum, get himself in the game, and bring back, his self-esteem.
Yeah, absolutely, because like we said, Nikki, this is the swing point right here. The difference between 1-2 and 3-0 is so massive because of the statistical disadvantage. Only 8% of teams come back from down 3-0. So, upTon 187 Crew fighting to win this tournament here in the Challengers Division. Both of these teams already have locked a spot in the Champions Division by playing some phenomenal paintball this weekend, as we saw CEP and Moscow Red Legion, and that's a huge story for Moscow Red Legion to dip back down to the Challengers Division, and you guys, infamous, able to defeat CEP and stay in the Champions League.
I mean, that is a very big thing to see. Russians been in the Champions League for many years, been able to be champions, actually, winning World Cups, and to see them get knocked out is very surprising. But Tauntauns are a force to be reckoned with finally. They have always been, they're hot, they're cold, and right now, they're pretty hot. They beat us in France, they beat us in, this event, And they got a good, solid squad right now. I can't take anything away from them.
They do. So here we go. Intense moments in this one-on-one battle between Trevor Reeser and Max Trailer. Trevor Reeser, 4 confirmed kills. He's actually leading Omaha Vicious on the kill count. And Max Trailer, he's got 2, tied up with Greg Lazat. But upton 187 crew, this is a huge, gigantic point pressure on Max Trailer right now.
He just got those 2 kills in this point. This would be his 3rd kill if he could finish it off and get this point, get this kill. Like I said earlier, it's just a huge momentum boost for his team and himself.
So here we go. Lots of time being taken off the clock in these tense moments here, 7:36. Can you see any pods on Reeser's back? I think he might be out of paint.
I mean, it's been a very long, drawn-out point right now. I think we've been in for, you know, maybe 5-6 minutes.
I don't think Trevor Reeser knows that Max Trailer has made the move up to him.
Oh. And what happened?
Did they trade out?
They traded out.
Oh, so Max Trailer trades out with Trevor Reeser, and so we're going to have a no point, and we're going to reset here. Vicious still up 2 over cRew. We'll be right back here. Let's check in with Lauren in the award ceremony.
I have our first place team up on the podium for D3 Race to 4 Central Florida Paintball. How are you guys feeling?
Oh, we're feeling great.
Anyone you want to thank?
Yeah, we'd like to thank the Smiths with the Central Florida Paintball Organization, John Smith Jr., the loudest mouth on the snake side, Jessica Smith, Empire, Key, Exalt, EKK, Vanguard. We'd like to thank them all.
Awesome. Well, go ahead and celebrate, guys. This team's shaking it up.
You're what? Tanks? 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 Tanks! Tanks! Oh yeah, tanks! Night, night! Tanks! 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 Weasel 3!
Odds of surviving a hippo attack. Odds of surviving a car fire. Odds of surviving a helicopter crash. Odds of you winning this tournament. Odds of you winning a prize from Valken, especially if you head over to Facebook and enter our Paintball Access Daily Contest. Enter, win, celebrate.
And we are back here for the final matchup in the Challengers Division. Brian Bortle, Shane Colby, and the rest of the crew for Omaha Vicious, and they are taking on upton 187 crew, and they're winning 2-0. So, man, can 187 get in here and try to tie this up? Man, they got 7 minutes and 10 seconds left. We thought Max Trailer might have a chance of pulling off that one-on-one after he already got 2 kills. Wasn't able to get it done.
Yeah, he just committed a little bit too far on coming down on the snake guy, and on Trevor Reeser, and Trevor Reeser heard that he was coming. He committed, made sure they put a shot on him. They traded out. But now Hooker, going off from Vicious, makes it a 5-on-4, 187 advantage. They got plenty of time. 7 minutes.
Yeah, that's a glimmer of hope in this point right here for upton 187 crew, taking the big gun of Chris Hooker. He's got 3 confirmed kills in this matchup, getting some production done. A lot of guys for Vicious are clocking in, though. Sherman's got 2, Colby's got 2 kills, Brian Bortle 2, Trevor Reeser leading the pack with 5.
I mean, and you're looking at the situation right now. You got 5-on-4, play smart, controlled paintball, communicate across the field so you do not lose a body or lose a lane, and you can win this point. Right now, Shane Colby is being matched by Greg Lazat. They're both shooting crossfield at Dorito 1s. Dorito 1s are both tucked in and shooting down the line, trying to battle down that line. And Greg Lazat coming up in the 50 snake, taking advantage of it, trying to get a shot crossfield.
Yeah, Greg Lazat, again, such a solid competitor for upton 187 crew, man. He's stepped it up this year.
Right
Greg
now,
Lazat in good position.
Right now, 187 needs to protect Greg Lazat. He's in great position to chop down that Dorito side. He just needs to be protected. There's no one really looking at him besides his snake wire. They need to put another guy cross field, putting it on Shane Colby. Shane Colby has a little bit of freedom where he can trade out, you know, and that would be better for Vicious if he trades out, takes that guy off the field. I believe actually Shane Colby coming up, snapping out Dorito side tower. Nick Laval fills it.
Yeah, I'm at 4-on-4 right now. Or sorry, 3-on-4 is Matthew Jarula getting taken out. Looks like we have Lauren with Todd. Nope. Oh, actually, thought we had Lauren with Todd Martinez for a second. And let's check in real quick.
Hey, Todd. I'm here with Todd Martinez, coach of Vicious. You just got a little upset there. Tell me what's going on.
Well, we're up points right now. There's no need for us to force anything over here. And we're trying to make moves that are completely unnecessary, getting shot out of our bunkers.
All right, we'll see if they can stay in their bunkers to keep this lead.
One of the things I love about Todd is the intensity he brings to the coaching position. You know, he expects excellence out there, and really, because he knows what's possible with Vicious, and most importantly, he understands, like, look, we have the lead, guys. Don't make dumb mistakes. We don't need guys making moves that are unnecessary when we are up points.
We got a 2-on-2 battle. We got Trevor Reeser and Zachary Sherman crossed up for Vicious. We got Nick Naval in the third Dorito, and Eddie Painter in the snake side corner, slipping it into the snake side tower. Vicious, like Todd just said, they're up points. They don't need to do anything but cross it up, lock it down, waste time, and get this point. But Nick Laval going down the field into the corner, trading out
with Trevor Reeser. So
another one-on-one.
Zach Sherman. So now we got another one-on-one situation with 3 minutes and 53 seconds to go here.
Trevor Reeser again in a one-on-one against Eddie Painter. Eddie Painter needs to do total opposite of what we had happen earlier with Max Trailer and trade out. We need a big win out of him because there's only 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in this game.
It's still close though, man. I mean, if Eddie Painter is able to get this kill on Reeser, we're going to have a 1-point game, but he's going to have to do it with enough time to let 187 come back and score another one to tie it up.
Well, I mean, Trevor Reeser doesn't need to do anything. He shouldn't even commit to a gunfight until he sees that guy try and cross the plane of bringing his flag in.
I was just going to say the same thing, because all Eddie Painter needs to, and Eddie Painter's right by the flag. Eddie Painter, obviously he doesn't want to lose Reeser or drop that lane, but at the same time, the flag is right behind him, and I think he knows that. He needs to dip back, grab that flag real quick, because 3 minutes left here, because he doesn't want to, he's already been, see now he passes, now he's committed completely. He's not going to be able to come back and grab that flag. He was right by it. Oh, okay, now he's going to come back. Okay, there, maybe he figured it out, man. All he needs to do is, look, paintball, you don't need to shoot everyone, but you need to hang the flag. There you go.
Yeah, but
so he grabs the flag.
In this situation, Matt, you're not going to be able to hang that flag with that guy in that corner, you know, unless you shoot him out.
Well, that's just what you're saying is that all Reeser has to do, he's actually in a really, this is a perfect position for him, because Painter is going to have to push forward and try to hang that flag, but he's going to have to go into Reeser's gun to do it.
Reeser is right now playing the smartest out of Vicious that I've seen.
Look at the tense moments. Todd Martinez, the coach, trying to see what his player out there, Trevor Reeser, he can pull off this one-on-one.
He's got plenty of time. There's 2 minutes. If he could just, you know, come out with this. Oh, I don't know
if he got that. I don't know if he got the hang in there.
He didn't. He didn't get it. He got it on his back. I don't know what he was thinking about not committing to shooting Trevor Reeser out.
Well, what he was thinking about was that, hey, I got to hang the flag. And you know what, though? That's pretty much going to do it here, I think. Because with 2 minutes and 7 seconds left, you know, I'll give it up to Eddie Painter for some heads-up paintball and trying to make something happen. But, you know, what would you do in that situation?
Heads-up paintball, you still have 2 minutes left in the game.
Yeah, but 2 minutes, but you still...
Yeah, but you got to make the shot, Matt.
You got to make the shot, but if you hang it, if you don't leave yourself at least a minute 30 with these long points...
There's only
you're not
1 point.
I know, but...
It only would be a 1-point separation. Now it's a 3-point separation. You have to make sure that you make it a 1-point separation.
Yeah, regardless of the time. Well, man, I'll tell you what, it was a crazy point. We're going to be right back after this.
That it was.
What makes the Virtue Spire the best loader in paintball?
What makes the Virtue Spire the best loader in paintball?
Россия – это страна с очень сложными погодными условиями.
Not only is the Spire smaller and lighter than the leading competitors,
The Spire is designed to take the toughest abuse the paintball puts out and keep feeding, no matter how bad your paint or weather gets.
with a true 200 round capacity, it holds more paint as well.
Not only is it easier to take apart, but more importantly, it's easier to put back together.
Find out more at virtuespire.com.
So here we go, 187 crew with 2 minutes and 7 seconds remaining to try to mount an aggressive push, which means some entertainment for us, Nikki.
Yeah, Nick Laval trying to make a push up the middle to Dorito side A, get shot up. Also, they lose Dorito side, they lose a Snake side guy. There's only 2 guys left for 187. Vicious drops only 1 guy on the break. And Max Trailer checking himself. Ref's coming in to check him. He's clean, but position-wise, you know, it's a 4-on-2 situation. 187 conceding the point, making it a 4-0 point.
That's it.
It's,
Call
you know,
it a game
minute 30.
right there. You know, I mean, I always like to give a team a benefit of the doubt, but with with minute 34 remaining, upTon 187 crew does not have an answer for Omaha Vicious right now. They've been completely skunked, and just Omaha Vicious slightly better. You know, I mean, there's been a lot of close points. We've seen 2 one-on-ones. Yeah. We've seen some couple drawn-out points, but
Trevor
Omaha
Reeser, I mean,
better right now.
He's got to get the MVP of this game for Vicious. On the break, they've been better, you know, across the board. But on the break, if you're losing, you know, 1-2 guys.
Yeah, so just, you know, Vicious really stepping up and proving they're one of the best teams in the Challengers Division. Now moving up back into the Champions Division. 187 crew is too. But I'll tell you what, Vicious proving they're going to take this tournament here in the Challengers Division. And we're going to be right back after this. So the MVP for sure for Omaha Vicious with 2 one-on-ones, one where he traded out, one where he got the victory, and with 8 confirmed kills is Trevor Reeser.
I mean, it's without a doubt. You got to give it to him. His team's got to pat him on the back, and thank you for carrying the team.
Yeah, thanks for helping guide us to this victory, Trevor. If I was Omaha Vicious, man, definitely stakes on me, you know, for sure. So 134 here on the clock, and
they're switching sides real quick. And the clock is running. We're at 5. Everyone's trying to get lined up real quick.
Here we go. Could be the last point before we head to the final matchup between San Diego Dynasty and Tampa Bay Damage. Man,
187 coming through. They're on the side of Vicious. We got a ref coming in to check out Snake side. Vicious dropping 1 body. 187 dropping 1 body. And
Greg Lazat coming in air bunkering Snake 1 and then getting taken out. He did trade out with Trevor Reeser. That was Shane Colby.
I mean, just to you know, save some face, you got to get a point on the board. You got to play smart and close out this game. You got 1 guy left, and Zachary Sherman is just holding it down. It's 2-on-1, and Nick Laval putting it on him, but Greg Sherman saying, "Okay, that's fine. You know, I don't mind. I just won this game."
Yeah, exactly.
You know, you look at it, and you know, you got to give kudos to Todd Martinez going in there, being a quality coach. He coached us, and it was, horrible to see him leave. I'm still mad at him.
Hey, you got to give a man what he needs to win. You know what I'm saying? So, unfortunately, for infamous Todd Martinez moving on to Omaha Vicious and helping them take this victory, it looks like. But Trevor Reeser, man, what an amazing performance by Trevor Reeser in this particular game. So, Trevor Reeser is, one of the guys he came onto the team last year and he's been on for a little bit, but, you hear say Bortle and Colby and, Phil Kank not here, but Trevor Reeser filling a hole solidly, man, and just handling business. We're going to be right back after this. So here we go, 49 seconds remain. Omaha Vicious is going to take this game as upTon 187 crew faced with an impossible task of scoring 3 points in 49 seconds. Now, Nikki, do you think they're just going to try to score some points for pride here, or do you think they're just going to run into the bunkers and let time expire?
No, I don't think this is going to be the NBA. I think that they're going to come out. They're going to come out hard. They're going to do 2 to the X. They're going to go to Snake 2. They're going to go to Dorito 3. They're going to be coming hard and fast and try and get some points.
You've got to be slightly a fan of 187, right? I mean, you're from New York and they're from Massachusetts, but it's the Northeast, and they've got a cool story. A bunch of guys just putting together and trying to make something happen and ended up playing pro paintball, and it's going to be a minor penalty on Max Trailer here.
I am a fan of them, because they are the only team coming out of the Northeast right now in the pro division. And, when I was coming up, it was, Ground Zero, which turned into New York Extreme. And then they faded away, whether, just be because of players and talent.
Well, there's also the New Jersey Jesters who have stepped up to play pro in the Challengers division. They didn't make it on, but, they are, taking that challenge essentially.
Yeah, they are, and that's another team that's stepping up. But, 187 has just been, very cool story. They got great fans that come out. I think they have one of the largest fan bases that come out and support, which is awesome for the sport, awesome for the team. And, it's just good to see that.
Yeah, so
Vicious taking the win,
and
4-1.
And even though 187 loses this game, still you're just hearing the 187 chants from their core group of fans over here. But it is great to see. It's great to see that there's a lot of growth in the league as this event is sold out. So make sure you sign up, man. Go to pspevents.com. Get your team in the fight, even if it's a throw together team. We just saw one of the teams on the podium throw together team able to get it done. So, it's what you make of your life is completely up to you. Anything's possible, and such good success stories. Even the 187 losing this game, regardless, still they've got a great story. And Omaha Vicious, both those teams, from Omaha and upTon, those aren't powerhouses of paintball as far as the area of the world is concerned, but they have proven that you can definitely put a group of people together, have a goal, and achieve it. Congratulations to Omaha Vicious. They are the winners of the Challengers Division, but we're going to see both these teams move up to the Champions Division in Chicago. And here's the bracket. And, man, we got one game left, and it's going to be a good one. We got a repeat of Dynasty and Damage. Same teams that played in the finals in Dallas. Dynasty won that game, so Damage is going to be out for revenge. Man, I can't wait to see that game. So stay tuned. Tell all your friends. And it looks like we have Lauren Kelly with an interview on the side. Let's check it out.
Hey, guys. Down here with Brian Bortle of Vicious. You guys are not only back in the Champions bracket, you got first place for the Challengers bracket. How do you feel?
I feel really good. I feel that our team was just probably the best our team's ever been on communication this weekend. On this type of field, this wasn't a field where an individual could do as good as he could and shoot a lot of people, and that dictates games. You pretty much had to have that really good communication, talk to each other, work for each other, talk to each other, put moves ahead. And, ever since Todd came in as coach for us, he's taught us so much in just the past month. And I think that all of that showed this tournament just and we were just really locked in.
All right, so all the teams also in the champions bracket should be watching out for you, right?
Yeah, well, like I said, when we got relegated last tournament, from that point on, we had one goal, and that was to come here and get back into the challenge or the champions bracket. And I feel like we finally did that, and we're super excited to go in and finally show people that we deserve to be there.
All right, well, they're back, and everybody better watch out. We're going into the champions finals between Dynasty and Damage. We'll see who takes that one.